Windsor certainly has its share of characters. Many of us are fascinated by these individuals. For some, these faces are as familiar as any Windsor landmark. We see these people constantly throughout our day-to-day lives. We get to the point where we think that we know them, or at least know parts of their story. But what is the truth, and what is hearsay? I sought out one of Windsor's living legends to set the record straight once and for all. The following is the story of Rockin Ronnie.
I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Matamor, Apollonia, Bangor, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo.
Can you give me your name?
Yeah, Ron.
Ron?
Ron, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Last name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lattiser.
What is it?
Lattiser.
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 Have you ever heard people tell you that they saw you in the movie Bowling for Columbine?
Hundreds of people.
That's great. And how long have you been in Windsor for?
Since 1947.
1947, that's the year my dad was born.
That's when I was born too. I go to NA meetings every day. Yeah.
What is it?
Narcotics Anonymous.
Oh.
I just come from there. I can spend a lot of time with my girlfriend.
Yeah, well every time I see you, you're walking.
Yeah, with her.
Yeah, with her.
Yeah. We love walking, me and her. Yeah, we're walking fools, yeah.
So what's your favorite thing about this city?
I like the people that are open-mindedness. But there is drug abuse all over the place.
What kind of cigarettes you smoke?
That's 48. That's my favorite cigarette.
You ever try to quit?
Twice I did.
How'd it work?
Good. But after I had a fucking nervous breakdown from being addicted to drugs, and my family breaking up, and I decided to smoke again. Just had something to do with my hands.
Yeah.
But I don't smoke as heavy as I used to since I quit drinking.
How do you like your coffee?
Medium double-double.
Double-double. Drink a lot of coffee though.
Well, if I could drink 7 cups a day, it's a lot.
7?
Play again.
Play again.
Yep.
Alright, pity.
1 out of every 15 tries.
You can't win them all.
No, it's usually 1 out of 10, eh?
What's the most common prize?
Usually a donut.
Louisville, Ashland, Knoxville, Omaha, Baker, Shuffleville, Jacksonville, Waterville, Costa Rica, Pittsfield, Springfield, Bakerfield.
So you say we go to Burger King? Hang it left here?
Yeah, you might as well.
Alright.
So I took Ron to Burger King, and I bought him a Whopper combo, and the two of us sat and talked. He told me more about himself and what he does to survive. Later on, we were joined by a couple of friends that Ron knew from the streets. That's when I was first introduced to Mad Dog Kelly. Once Mad Dog saw the camera, he could hardly contain himself. Mad Dog Kelly is a natural in front of the camera, and he kept telling me more and more stories about his life and times on the streets of Windsor. Here is just a sample of what Mad Dog had to say.
I got my Canada pension, and I goes, that is ignorant. So anyways, I found his wallet the one day.
Louisville, Ashland, Knoxville, Omaha, Baker, Shuffleville, Jacksonville, Waterville, Costa Rica, Pittsfield, Springfield, Bakerfield, Shreveport, Hackensack, Cadillac, Fondo.
We used to take out the Windsor Police Department every night underneath the lights at Jackson Park on Friday nights.
We walked the streets of downtown Windsor. We saw some very interesting things, and we had some interesting conversations.
That's me with a scar on my face, holding a little baby. You don't have gingivitis or pyorrhea? I drink that.
Swamp juice?
Yep. All of that's new.
Oh, really?
Keeps your bones warm.
Here's Mad Dog's thoughts on a man we saw sleeping in a bank.
Don't go back in the bank, Sean. They warned him.
And now he's there again, though.
Yep.
And he sleeps there all the time?
Yeah, him and I usually do. They allow us to.
After that, Mad Dog parted company with us. He said there was free soup going on at the downtown mission, and he wanted to get in on it. So Ron and I continued our stroll up Olette Avenue. We eventually ended up at a Tim Hortons where I bought Ron a medium double-double. After some time, Ron asked if I had any spare change. I told him I didn't have a lot, but I gave him what I could. After rolling up the rim of his coffee cup, Ron discovered that he was a winner. It was only a donut, but it put a smile on Ron's face. I asked Ron what his plans were for the future. He said he was going to keep on walking.
Someplace you haven't been. I've been everywhere.
How'd it work?
Good.